Suppose I told you this moving pattern is light, not a glowing substance racing forward, just two invisible fields, each changing the other as the pattern moves through space. Now place it beside lightning, a magnet, a Wi-Fi signal, and sunlight. What could they possibly share? The answer is hidden inside four equations. And if we follow their logic, the speed of light falls out almost by itself. Symbols can hide the picture. Imagine that every point in space carries a tiny arrow. Together, those arrows form a field. Now ask two questions. Does the field spread outward from this point? That is divergence. Would a tiny wheel placed here begin to turn? That is curl. Maxwell's equations are built from these two simple questions. Place a positive charge at the center. The arrows point away from it, as if space itself were flowing outward. Now wrap the charge inside an imaginary closed surface. Change the surface's size or distort its shape completely. The total electric flux depends only on the charge trapped inside. Double the charge and the outward flux doubles. That is Gauss's law. Try the same experiment with a magnet. Cut it in half, hoping to isolate a single pole, and you simply create two smaller magnets. Magnetic field lines never begin or end. They always return to themselves. So through any closed surface, every magnetic line that leaves must eventually re-enter. The net magnetic flux is zero. So far, the fields have been frozen. Now move the magnet. As the magnetic flux through the loop changes, a circulating electric field appears. Move the magnet faster and the effect becomes stronger. The key is not the magnet itself, but change. This is how generators turn motion into electricity. Now reverse the question. An electric current makes a magnetic field curl around a wire until the wire reaches a capacitor. No charge crosses the gap, yet the magnetic field cannot simply stop. So what continues through the gap? Maxwell noticed that the electric field there is changing. And a changing electric field creates magnetism, just as a current does. One extra term removes the contradiction. Now step back. The four equations divide into two pairs. First, where do fields begin? Electric fields can begin on charge. Magnetic fields begin nowhere. Second, what makes them circulate? Changing magnetism curls the electric field, while current and changing electricity curl the magnetic field. The equations are not a list. They are a feedback system. Now remove all charges and currents. Strangely, something remains. A changing electric field creates magnetism. Changing magnetism creates a new electric field slightly farther away. Each change triggers the next. The disturbance no longer needs matter to carry it. Can propagate by itself. Combine the two curl equations and this feedback becomes a wave with a speed fixed by empty space itself. So what does this wave actually look like? The electric field oscillates along one direction. The magnetic field oscillates along another, perpendicular to the first. And the wave travels perpendicular to both. Three mutually perpendicular directions moving together. Nothing material is sliding along these curves. The curves show the strength and direction of the fields. What travels forward is energy and momentum. Here is the calculation Maxwell could not ignore. Combine two constants from electricity and magnetism as the wave equation demands. The result is roughly 300 million meters per second, the measured speed of light. Light was not merely similar to an electromagnetic wave. It was one. Radio, infrared, visible color, and X-rays are the same wave at different frequencies. Once this mechanism is visible, applications stop looking separate. Antennas launch waves. Transformers reshape fields. Motors create motion. Cameras detect light. Optical fibers guide it. Networks, scanners, and wireless links all rearrange the same four equations. For equations, one story. Charges create electric fields. Magnetic lines stay closed. Changing fields sustain each other. In empty space, that feedback becomes a wave moving at the speed of light. Electricity, magnetism, and optics were never separate. They were the same phenomenon.